Before we get into today's video, I wanted to make a quick introduction to announce that we are now doing this full time. With that being said, I need everybody's help in order to maintain the production as well as the amount of views and total thing that we're getting from all of this so that we can maintain this and keep it going. Let's aim for 100,000 subscribers coming up. That's going to be the biggest goal to attain, but probably the one that I know we can do because I really trust myself and you guys. And I'm going to leave in the description to my TikTok page and my Twitch page. Please make sure you go and give those a like and a follow so we can help boost an additional source of potential revenue for the channel to help everything stay streamlined and maintained. Thanks everybody so much for your continued support. Thank you. What's going on, everybody? So we are back with another schedule rant. We are putting on our helmets of criticism and critique, and we're diving on in. We're doing one that's been requested for a while, ever since I did Nick Jr. We are now looking at Disney Jr. This is let me preface this before we get into this. Disney Jr. is perhaps the farthest away from being relevant to me, my age, and what I'm into. Probably any show I'm going to look at, I've probably never seen. I'm strictly critiquing the way that the schedule is set up and the types of variety that are in the schedule. So for those who want to comment and be like, you're too old to be caring, and I'm not caring about the shows or really even the network itself. We're just analyzing the schedule that they've made, and we're seeing how well that they've done with the schedule. All right, so we're starting with this is technically tomorrow. Technically today. By the time you guys, technically yesterday. By the time you guys are watching this video, because this is going to be up on the 20th. We're here Monday the 19th, starting out at 5:50 in the morning. Interesting start time with Bluey. All right, Doc McStuffins, followed by Mickey Mouse Clubhouse 4:30, 25. All right, so let's just say 2 hours, right? So, or an hour, really an hour and a half, right? 6:40 to 9:20. What are these times? 6:40 to 9:20. That is an hour and 40 minutes, right? That is 2 hours and 40 minutes, right? Yes, that is 2 hours and 40 minutes. Am I crazy? No, that's right. Yeah, because this road rally, this in and of itself is almost an hour. So 2 hours and 40 minutes for Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. That's a lot. But we've got Super Kitties, Bluey, Pupstruction, Cars. Okay, I'm not hating the schedule so far. Another set of Bluey here for about an hour-ish, maybe an hour and 10 minutes. I still don't understand what these times are. Finally, we're getting fixed up down here. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse for an hour. Marvel Spider-Man and Amazing Friends. Okay. Another Bluey. Super Kitties. Bluey. Here we go with the times getting messed up again. Mickey Mouse's Fun House. Is that what it always was? Fun House. I'm having a Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. They don't do that anymore? Is this the sequel? Let's see. Where were we? Right here. Marvel Spider-Man, Pupstruction, Bluey, Dino Ranch, Bluey, Mickey Mouse, Bluey. Oh, here we go. About 2 hours of Bluey. It is at 1 in the morning. I don't know if I could be too mad about that. Here's Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. So from 3:10 to 5 a.m. is Mickey Mouse related content. So about another 2 hours. Okay, so we're done with day one. I didn't hate day one so far. How many shows did we have? Bluey, Doc McStuffins, Mickey Mouse Funhouse, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. I'll count both. Super Kitties, Pupstruction. We got a movie in there. Marvel Spidey and His Amazing Friends. Firebuds. We did not do either. Dino Ranch. Mixed Up Adventures. That's 9 shows. Road Racers. That's 10 shows. They had 10 shows on for the day. And they were fairly spread out. There was only a couple like this here of almost 3 hours of Mickey Mouse related content, followed by another almost 3 hours towards the end, and a lot of Bluey mixed in there. But then again, hey, Bluey's very popular. Don't hate it. Don't hate it so far. Let's see how tomorrow is looking, or today, whatever day the 20th is when you're watching this video. Hold on. It was almost looking the same. It's almost the same. Bluey, Doc McStuffins, Mickey Mouse related content, except here we go, Dino Ranch, Super Kitties, Bluey, Pupstruction, Bluey, Marvel, Super Kitties, Firebuds. Kind of looking the same. What is this here? Bluey. It's only for an hour. Maybe about an hour and a half. These times are really what's messing with me. Spider-Man, Pupstruction, Bluey, Dino Ranch. I mean, whoa, what is this? Bluey. About 2 hours of Bluey. Followed by an hour and a half. No, about 2 hours of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, and then Bluey again. So we have a lot of Bluey. That's about, so far, what I can make from this, is we're getting a lot of Bluey. A lot of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. But again, I gotta say, I can't really hate their schedule. I mean, they are kind of showing, like, the same, like, 6 or 7 shows. But, I mean, considering their limitation, guys, of the types of content they have to make and can show, I think they've got enough diversity here. Would I like, some other stuff thrown in there too? Yeah, of course. What I would appreciate, just as a fan, throw some of your older Disney properties up there that used to be for kids. Some of the older Disney stuff that you don't really show anymore. Why not let some of the kids get that experience? Many parents out there that are my age, and probably parents that are slightly older than me, one thing they love to do is they love to introduce their kids with what they grew up with, right? So why not do that job for the parents, right? Throw in a little bit of, I don't know how acceptable a show like Buzz Lightyear of Star Command would be on Disney Junior. Probably not. Even though it's still a kids show, it might still be too adult. But that kind of idea, those older shows that we grew up with when we were younger, throw them on Disney Junior. Why not, right? Okay, let's get back into this. It's looking really, especially this whole area up here. Bluey, Doc McStuffins, 4 flavors of Mickey Mouse, right? Ending at around 9-ish. Then they pick back up into Super Kitties, more Bluey, Pupstruction, Marvels, with that one Firebuds showing here at the end. Let's show Firebuds. Let me take a look at this. Never heard of it. Bet you kids like it, though. Look, it's got a lot of representation, too. All the characters are differently represented. I like that. It's good to see. You don't see that very often in cartoons anymore. It's looking about... I like this double hour of Dino Ranch down here. Bluey, 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 Bluey. It's a lot of Bluey. It really is. I don't know if that... I mean, that is kind of their, like, flagship show. But here's what I loved about classic Cartoon Network, is there was no flagship show. Not back then. Like, nowadays, yeah, it's kind of Teen Titans Go. You know, like, if I turn on Cartoon Network, yeah, I'm probably getting Teen Titans Go. What was the flagship show when we were growing up on Cartoon Network? They didn't have a flagship show. They had flagship shows. They had multiple shows that brought in viewership. It wasn't just one. You know, they had Ed, Edd n Eddy. They had Fosters. They had, you know, Powerpuff Girls. They had shows that were bringing in people, and that they were like, hey, we need these shows on all the time. Look at this. It's the same. Dude, it's the same. Oh, what is this? What day? Friday? They threw in a Star Wars, which is a New Adventures. New Adventures of Star Wars, Young Jedi Adventures. New episode of Marvel's Spidey and His Amazing Friends. But aside from this one airing of Star Wars, is it in any of the rest of the schedule? Here's a repeat. I'm on the lookout now for Star Wars. I was not expecting that. That threw a bit of a curveball in. Is it one of those weekend only shows? We've seen these before. What is this? PJ Masks Power Heroes. Oh, I've seen these guys before. Yes. I know them. Oh, they're showing Toy Story 4. This was a hot topic on stream when we were talking about it, wasn't it, boys? PJ, so this is a new edition. This seems to be their weekend show, is PJ Masks Power Heroes. And Star Wars. Why? Why weekend only? There's Star Wars again. And they only show It's Star Wars! You don't think Star Wars is going to bring in viewers? You have this giant property of a Star Wars show, and you're limiting it to twice a day, weekends only? What are you doing? That sounds like the worst idea. Cars 2. What day? This is what, Sunday, right? I'm not seeing... Oh, there's Star Wars. Yeah, dude, come on. It's Star Wars. You don't think it's gonna get views? If this Monday is the same, I think I might end it. Bluey, Doc Muffins, a new episode of Dino Ranch. Or Dino Ranch, however you call it. Guys, the schedule is... I will say this. I will say this. Is this the best schedule ever? No. Is it the worst schedule ever? No. Do I think the schedule is serviceable for what it needs to be? Yes. Do I think the schedule has variety? Yes. But now here's the golden ticket. Here's that very rare opportunity. Do I think that it has variety? Yes. Now, if somebody asked me, do you think the Disney Junior schedule is boring? I would say yes. So see, there's that fine line. It has variety. But I'm looking at the way that the schedule is formatted and how things are just kind of clumped. You know? So they start out with... I mean, really, you can just ignore these. Clump of Mickey Mouse, right? Then we've got, you know, a little bit of stuff in between. Then a clump of Bluey. Then, you know, a little bit of stuff underneath it. And then a clump of Mickey Mouse. Then a little bit of stuff. And then a clump of Bluey. See how it keeps going in this cycle, right? But that's not to say that it doesn't have variety. There is variety in here. Look at lots of different stuff going on. But then it gets stuck back in a clump of Bluey. Then it gets stuck back in a clump of Mickey Mouse. Right? Like, that's my verdict. That is my final verdict here on Disney Junior. Do I think it is a great schedule? No. Do I think it is the worst schedule ever? No. Do I think that it has variety? Yes. But do I think that even though it has variety, would I still say that this is a boring schedule? Yes. Now, with that being said, don't know much about Disney Junior personally, but got fans of it down in the description. Leave your comments down below. What did you think of my review of it? What do you think of my opinions? Do you agree, disagree? Leave your comments down below. Love to have that conversation with you. Anybody else? What did you think of this? Did this bring you to Disney Junior? Or did this push you away from Disney Junior? What are your thoughts on my reaction, as well as your own personal thoughts on the Disney Junior schedule? Leave those in the comment section down below. And as always, I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all. Thanks so much to Schwarzenegger Bager 8110, Kame Senin, Loser HD, and the newest member to our Cartoon Fanatic tier, Susan Simone. If you would also like to become a member, on my channel there is listed multiple different tier levels, and you can pick out which one is best for you.